Girl! These jalapeno peppers, they are no joke. My least favorite part of my job is taking photos. It is the bane of my existence. For me, it's just something that I don't feel my most confident and comfortable while doing it. Luckily, I've learned a lot of tips and tricks along the way, as well as go-to poses so that it can be easy, bada bing, bada boom. I wanna give a big thank you to Skillshare for making today's video possible. Nowadays, all you need is a tripod and your iPhone. You can take all of your pictures yourself. That's what I personally do. Occasionally, I will have my mom, my sweet loving mother, help me take some of my pictures, particularly if I have to be holding a product or something of that nature. But for the most part, most of my pictures I take myself. If you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe so that I do not get lost in the interwebs of YouTube. And of course, if you like this video, if you like me, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out really more than you know. So, all right, let's get into the poses. We are starting off with a banger. This is my favorite go-to pose, people. Favorite. And this one is the fake laugh. I am a professional at the fake laugh. I have to say that's pretty much the only thing that I've got down. So the key to the fake laugh is that you are actually laughing. You need to audibly hear laughter coming out of your voice. Whenever I'm taking photos where I'm doing a fake laugh, I'm actually laughing, which in turn allows me to have fun and really goof off. And just not take myself so seriously and get frustrated while I'm taking my pictures if maybe I don't like how I'm looking or things like that. If you look at the pictures that are on my Instagram, you can almost hear the laugh coming out of my mouth. The biggest trick with this pose is to actually laugh. Let the laughter literally come out of you. Be playing music, be literally telling each other jokes, whisper something funny in each other's ear. Really get into it as opposed to just, that doesn't look real. It just doesn't, sorry. The next pose is basically just doing a lot of things with your arms. Creating shapes and movement in your arms while posing will just make the picture look less static and more in motion, a little bit more like you're just comfortable and know what you're doing as opposed to looking super stiff. I recommend crossing your arms over each other, putting one arm on top of the other, creating a triangle shape with your arm, with both of your arms. Just really keeping that movement will help the pictures to look natural and modeless. Now, if you want to get crazy, start combining poses. My personal go-to is hitting them with the laughter combined with the arm. Woo! Instagram, hold her back. She's getting crazy. Next, let's talk about props. This is such an easy go-to Instagram-y picture vibe photo moment opportunity for you. Take into account your surroundings. If you're at the skate park, grab a skateboard. Use that for your photo. If you're having a picnic at the park, go grab some ice cream. It'll make an adorable little prop. Maybe you're trying to create that I'm such a relatable, quirky Instagrammer, I eat fries every day vibe. Run to McDonald's and get you some fries, girl. I have to say that my favorite photos and photo shoots were ones that had props because I really just felt the most comfortable and at ease. I wasn't worried about what to do with my hands, and it doesn't have to be something expensive. A lot of the times I will run outside, pick a flower off the ground, and pop it behind my ear, use it in my hands to pose with, and it's just easy and free. Now this next one isn't necessarily a pose, but it's more of adding movement, adding action to your photos. I feel like it really makes a difference. Whether there's wind in your hair, maybe you're wearing a skirt or a dress or something flowy and you turn as the photo takes, it can create just such an ease to your photo and make you look like you really know what you're doing. Quickly popping in to talk a little bit more about Skillshare, and then we'll hop right into the next pose. Skillshare is an online community where millions of people come together to learn and explore and create. The classes that I've been taking this past month have to do with photography and videography because that has a lot to do with my job, but I have also begun taking some Espanol. Sí, ahora habla español. Bam! So I have been working on my Spanish, but they also have classes on marketing, entrepreneurship, freelancing, creative writing, and so many more. And they even have an Instagram-worthy photography class taught by Brandon Wolfel, who's super popular on Instagram. And you know I got you, girl. The first 500 people that click the link in the description box down below will win a 2-month free trial premium membership to Skillshare. Now this one's a little quirky. I've been seeing it creep up on us here on Instagram. This one I like to call the fix it. Maybe you're fixing your earring. Maybe you're fixing your ponytail, fixing your jacket, fixing your collar, okay? Maybe you're fixing your turtleneck. Who knows what you're fixing, but you're fixing something. I have seen these photos so much on Instagram. I always giggle when I see them. I just think they're amusing, but I like them. I really like them because it's real, you know? It's not so posed, or at least we want you to think it's not posed. Definitely add fixing something into your next photo shoot. This one goes out to all my babes who like to selfie. You already know what it is. The hands. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen Kylie Jenner do it a time or two, and you may or may not have seen me do it a time or two. I gotta be honest, I'm really not sure why it's so aesthetically pleasing to be like posing with your hand, but I'm telling you, there's something magical about it. Often some of the photos that I find the most like interesting and just truly beautiful pictures on Instagram are portrait close-up pictures of someone and their hand is just barely in the picture and it just looks beautiful, it looks soft, it looks feminine. It just looks pretty. I highly recommend practicing to pose in the mirror with your hands. A trick that I've seen a lot of influencers do is actually changing their face in a way using their hands. I don't necessarily recommend that, but it is something that I've seen. You can definitely create a lifting effect of your face, your eyes, your hairline, whatever you want it to be. Once again, not recommending that, but it's just something interesting that I have seen going on the gram. So definitely recommend playing around with your hands and posing with them. It really creates a beautiful, just feminine image that I love. Now our next pose has as much to do with the pose as it does the location. That's right, you guessed it, the old take a picture in your car trick. I have to tell you that I absolutely love these pictures. I am such a sucker for a car picture, whether it's a car selfie, the classic car pose. I just love it. You can create some really beautiful lines with your body, and if you take the picture during sunset, you can create the most beautiful, natural, warm glow to your skin that is purely magic. I think the reason the car pose is so stinking cute is that it's like, it looks like you're trying hard, but also you're not, because you're just in your car, you're just running out the door, you're just running errands, but are you? It's just that perfect did she try, did she not try world colliding, and it's genius. Our next pose, of course, is the fake walk. How could we forget this? The classic fashion IG page. She's walking the streets of New York. She's strutting down that hallway. She is in the street, coming at ya. Or is she? Now the trick to taking these walking photos is adding movement, but you're not really walking. You're not really strutting down the street. You're not really walking down the hallway. You're just kind of stepping into it. You're just kind of jumping into it. And if you are using a high quality DSLR camera, using a very, very low shutter speed so that you don't see the movement, or if you are using an iPhone, simply snapping 10,000 photos in 1 minute should do the trick. I have to say, I feel like I have mastered the like skipping, walking style photo. They're just fun because when you're walking, when you're skipping, whatever it may be, there's wind in your hair, your shirt is moving. There's just a lot more natural movement to the photo, which in turn will bring life to your photos. You will be taking charge of that photo shoot yourself, and it will just really make you look like a professional and you know what you're doing. Last but not least, I'm gonna hit you with a pose called the walk by. Now this pose combines the walking movement that we discussed earlier along with the classic look back at it. For this pose, you want to be perpendicular to your photographer, have your hips aligning straight forward, walk past the photographer, but then kind of cheat your face and maybe your left shoulder towards them so that you are engaging with the camera. It creates a beautiful line. I feel like it makes every body type just so flattering. Be sure to maintain nice posture. You'll be walking, so you'll be creating movement in your clothes, in your hair, and then look back at it. Alright guys, that is everything. Biggest of thank yous once again to Skillshare for making this video possible. If you have not already subscribed, please be sure to do so. Head over to my Instagram for some solid content and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Alright, I love you guys, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.